Welcome to Nintendo.
Hello, hello.
Right. Welcome to Garcon's here. Welcome to I'm here. If you're watching on Garcon's video stream thing, blah.
Video stream thing. Are you 40?
I am about to be 40 very soon, man.
Not really.
It's gonna be here in no time.
On my end, you still haven't gone live.
Huh?
On my end, you still haven't gone live.
It says I'm streaming.
I still got waiting 2.5 minutes. Live at 7:45.
I'm streaming on Mario Maker. Oh my gosh. So help me.
What?
There's a freaking private Mario Maker stream that I'm streaming right now. Alright, just gonna. You know what? Alright, well, we're live on Garcon's stream, and I'm not live on my own stream, so you know what? Okay. Gonna just fix that.
You're a genius.
For real. Okay,
It's a good thing I said something.
Okay, now I think I'm streaming on my end. Welcome everyone to Nintendo Switch 2,
Yeah.
where Garcon joins us, and he's streaming on his stream, and I...
Okay, you're live. You're live now.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, at least we're real now.
We're real.
We're real now. Hi, OG. How's it going?
But according to you, Iceland isn't.
I should pull up your chat, too. Yeah, well, I mean, Iceland exists in some universe. Oh no, a Fortnite ad. I can't
you might be low on my end, because I have you coming... Okay, hold on.
Oh, man.
Okay, talk.
Hi, how's it going? It's going, Brotherhood. It's going.
Brotherhood.
I'm trying to get Garcon's chat up so I can read people.
Let's lower this a bit.
How do I do that?
What do you mean?
Oh, there it is. Pop out chat. I was looking for the pop out chat button.
Oh.
All right, Tales of Berseria music's playing, so we're obviously gonna get a Tales of Berseria port for
I wouldn't be surprised if we got some more Tales games.
Yeah, I expect all the PS3 games to come in. Hey, Scope Shot Jr., how's it going? All right.
I hope there's a new Animal Crossing game too, but I don't... Like, I see it coming within the first year. I don't think they're gonna announce it immediately. I could see them announcing it around holiday.
I won't be surprised, but I'm not expecting it. That's what I'll say. Hey, Just Toad, how's it going, man?
I want a new Animal Crossing game so much. I'm planning on starting a New Horizons save file with a modded version of it on my Switch after the Switch 2 comes out, and I transfer my save data over.
Yeah. I think that's a plan. Hey, Just Toad, thanks for being a member for 32 months. But I will buy Tomodachi Life 2. I actually am very hyped for it.
Tomodachi Life 2 does look fun. I just hope that the game's frame rate isn't as bad as it was whenever it was shown.
I'm sure it'll be just fine on Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, it's coming out next year. They have a lot of time to optimize it.
That too. But yeah, I never played the original Tomodachi Life, so I'm curious about that. Thanks for 18 months, Brotherhood. You're playing Pokemon TCG Pocket before this. Ooh.
I played the original Tomodachi Life too much. I even played the Tomodachi Collection game on DS, translated.
I might play it. Maybe. Just Toad, you know something I just noticed about your profile picture? Your, like, non-member one is more zoomed out than the one that is membered. I never noticed that before until just now. Hey, Gone Hunter, how's it going? Hopefully the mouse feature means Kid Icarus Uprising Remake and or 2.
Kratos doesn't believe in the mouse.
I'm not saying I don't believe in it.
He says that they're not going to do it, and if they do, he's going to eat...
I don't believe in leaks.
His entire dryer.
I don't believe in leaks. Yeah, you still got it on your 3DS. That's good stuff. Oh, man. I could wait 75 years for Legends ZA, because I am not hyped for that game at all.
I'm not convinced with the combat. I don't like the way the combat looks.
I realized one thing I need to make an adjustment to. I need to move my mic My mic is just kind of. If I'm gonna be looking at the freaking direct, I need to have my mic right in front of me. But I'm like, the TV's on my right, but the mic was on my left, so it's kind of like not a good position. Really? You thought the trailers looked good? I actually thought they looked kind of meh, if I'm being honest.
Also, I'm glad you're finally calling it ZA.
Wait, what did I call it before?
Z through A.
Oh, Z through A. Yeah, I like that. Oh,
I
that
like how you've
sounds so
already
good.
forgotten.
It sounds so good.
You called it that less than a week ago.
That's so good. Way better than Scarlet and Violet if it comes to the graphics.
That's because the overworld isn't as big.
The graphics still look terrible, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Freaking, they literally rendered Scarlet and Violet as far as you can see, so that's why the game looked like crap.
Who invented the airplane? I think Nintendo probably invented it. You think it's going to be a good game? It might be.
We got... like I said, I'm not convinced by the combat.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got 12 minutes left until fate has been sealed.
Until we see Smash Ultimate Deluxe.
Oh boy. 60 minutes. I'm gonna be going right to bed as soon as this is over. I should go to the bathroom before this starts, actually.
I went to the bathroom while you were freaking restarting your computer.
I didn't even think about that.
It's like they're trying to do an Eternal Sonata, like half turn-based, half action, and that never works.
I mean, it worked for Eternal Sonata.
Eternal Sonata didn't sell. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it was a good game. It just was under-recognized, like a lot of Tales games.
No. Eternal Sonata was an okay game, and the combat was the reason why it never rose above okay. Same thing with...
did miracles on game ruining on PCs?
Same thing with... What the hell is it called? Ni no Kuni 1. Like, Ni no Kuni 1 went for the halfway thing, and the only reason people even talk about that is because of the Ghibli art style.
Honestly, I thought Ni no Kuni was what that one was kind of mediocre.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't dislike it, but I mean, it was just kind of mediocre.
That kind of combat system never works. Just pick one.
Yep, pretty much.
That's why Ni no Kuni 2 is just an action RPG.
What an action RPG.
Oh, hey,
crazy,
there's a fucker
man.
I need to ban in my chat.
Okay, boom. There, now you got activity in your chat.
Shut up.
I got you, man. I got you.
I'm not even going to have the chat on the screen. I'm not going to have the chat on the screen.
Pal World Switch port?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It would be hilarious thinking about it, though.
They're suing them for patents, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do release it.
Just be bitter, like, nah, we're not... Well, like, I don't know. It'd be even funnier if Nintendo... They did try to put it on the Switch, and Nintendo's just like, no.
But then they'll let shit like Nexomon be on there.
They do?
Yeah. There's so many Pokemon likes on the Switch.
That's weird.
Nexomon, fucking Temtem. Temtem's on there too.
Oh. That would be a slap to Game Freak, to be honest, if Power comes on the Switch too. That'd be so funny.
I'd buy it.
I would love to see that happen, but I know it's not going to.
I would buy it again. Pal World is a very fun game. Although I do know that
they're putting cross-platform on the Xbox and PC.
Yeah, and not PlayStation because Sony are fucking idiots.
Wait, it's on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh. And they don't have the cross-platform?
I don't know, but I would assume not because Sony doesn't allow cross-platform for a lot of stuff.
Oh. Well, I thought I remembered seeing Xbox, so maybe I didn't see PlayStation for some reason. I don't know.
It is on. It's definitely on both. It came out on PlayStation, I think, last year or this year, maybe.
That makes
Came
sense.
out somewhat recently. Are you gonna get the visual novel?
What visual novel?
More Than Pals, Pal World More Than Pals, a furry visual novel that they're making.
I didn't know they were making something like that.
It was an April Fool's joke like last year or the year before that or something, and now they're actually making it.
Did you mention that because of Brotherhood's comment, or was that just coincidental timing?
He said that after I said that.
Okay, that's just coincidental timing then. Because I saw that pop up, I think, as you were asking that, and I was just like, huh? Yeah, that's
I mean,
no, I wasn't even aware of
it's
that.
not really that much of a coincidence because we were talking about Pal World.
It's still a coincidence. It's still a coincidence. I didn't even know it existed personally, so
Well, they announced
you
it.
know.
They announced it like 2 days ago. So
Wait, they did?
yeah,
Oh.
look at your Steam activity page, and I wish listed it.
I closed Steam when I restarted my computer. Hi, Cobby.
Why don't you just have
My
Steam
brain
open up?
connected for a second.
Why don't you just have Steam open up on boot?
Because I don't like stuff opening up on boot.
I don't either, but Steam is fine. Steam and Discord. I think that's
I don't
all that I have
always
open.
need Steam open though, so I don't need to do that.
It doesn't take up that much memory.
I know, especially now on this computer, but I still don't like to have things open up when I don't need them.
There's no reason for Street Pass.
My latest updates were Among Us, 100% Orange Juice, Marvel Snap, Castle Crashers, Terraria,
What are you talking
Among
about?
Us, Among Us, Among Us. There was nothing about Power World in
I said
my
look
news
at your
section.
activity, not news. Friend activity. I said I put it on my wish list.
Uh, Power World more than just pals. I see, I see. That is indeed a game.
Well,
All right, I'm closing Steam now. I want Street Pass for Switch too. I
you'll get Campus and
don't.
you'll be happy.
Campus.
That's what people are saying the C button is.
Excuse me. Hi, Jay. Welcome. How are you? You guys all excited for the blah, 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 the thing with the Switch and the
5
blah blah
more
blah?
minutes. Any last minute predictions?
It's gonna be $400.
I hope it's 350. I hope it's 350 and they bump the OLED down to 300, maybe 275, 250, and bump the original down to like 150.
Yeah.
Just so that they can bump it over the PS2.
I hope that we get lots of good games. I'm just glad it's going to be backwards compatible. That's, I don't even care what even happens today. We got backwards compatibility. That's all that matters.
It'd be insane if it wasn't.
I can put my Switch away and don't have to have both of them out at the same time. Like, that's just great. I still have my Wii U connected because I might need that occasionally, even though it's
for what?
Not
what exclusive Wii U games are there?
Star Fox Zero.
Okay, what good exclusive Wii U games are there?
Nintendo Land.
Who are you gonna play that with?
I don't know. I could play the solo games.
There's nothing more sad than playing
69.
There's nothing more sad than playing Nintendo Land by yourself.
It was fun though. Some of the modes are fun. So, Oh
Still
man.
sad.
4 minutes. 4 whole minutes. Can you believe this? I'm just going to make sure we're on maximum speed so we're seeing everything first. We're going to see everything first. Darn it. It didn't even change the speed. So you know what? We're good. It's perfect.
I just hope we're not too out of sync because you're watching this on the Switch for some reason.
Make sure you put your YouTube stream up to 2 times speed so that way my freaking screen flickered and that freaked me out for a second there. I don't know if that showed up on the stream or not because I wasn't looking at both screens at once.
I have your stream paused, so.
I think I need to turn you up a little bit.
Sorry, did you say you wanted me here?
Well, I think we're good now.
That's gonna be loud as hell on my end.
That didn't even go into the red on my end. It's kind of crazy. Well, I got Fire Emblem music playing, so obviously we're gonna get a Fire Emblem remake, right? Hey, Sonic! How you doing, man? Are you ready for the Sonic Adventure 2 remake for exclusively on Switch 2? That would be crazy.
They've been teasing Sonic Adventure 3 for so long.
Have they?
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago they put out a picture of Super Sonic from the end of Adventure 1 with a freaking 3 encoded in it. And that was the whole tweet.
I don't remember seeing that. When did that happen?
A couple of years ago.
That's kind of crazy, man. That's kind of crazy.
You just got a new Harvest Moon game. Well, technically a remake of the DS game, but still. Story of Seasons is Harvest Moon.
No, it's not. What do you mean?
It literally is.
Is it?
Yes, Story of Seasons is like because they lost the rights to the name, so they went with Story of Seasons because that's.
Wait, how did they lose the rights to the name?
Because Natsume owns the rights to the name, so they.
I thought they've always. Wait, what?
Yeah, Natsume has always owned the rights to it. The developers went away from it.
I thought Natsume were the developers.
No, Natsume's a publisher.
Weird.
That's why all of the Harvest Moon games have been shit.
Hey, Ancient One, how's it going, man? Story of Seasons is only a USA release?
Well,
oh, really?
Then buy the USA version. I mean, the Switch is region free.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
I feel like I'm finding this stuff out for the first time. Oh, it's a countdown. 60 seconds.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
All right, let's go.
That is
hope
loud.
you're ready for this. You know, I forgot. I didn't even verify it, but audio was even working correctly, so I'm glad it's working correctly. Just gonna turn up the Switch volume just a tiny bit. I'm ready to, man. 33 seconds to go. Free calculator and Switch 2. You go play Hello Kitty Adventures Island instead. Let's do it.
You didn't even say the name right.
Hi, Honey Slime. How are you? 13, 12, 11.
Yeah, you're about
10.
3 seconds ahead of me.
Okay, that's not too bad. 5, 4, 3. Did you do 2 times speed?
No.
I told you to do that so you can get to the synced up with me. Nintendo Switch 2! The logo! The logo! Our rating pending to medium. I mean, mature. Ooh. 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 I don't know what the heck is going on here, but this is nice. It's Labo 2! No, I'm kidding. I don't know, actually.
Nintendo Direct.
Oh, it's just the freaking Nintendo Direct logo. They made me think this was gonna be something else.
Mario Kart.
I'm tired, Honey Slime, but you know, we doing this. Yoshi! Oh, it's Mario Kart.
I'm ahead of you now because I went times 2 speed.
Crazy.
Let's go! Hey, Pauline.
Oh yeah, okay, now he just lets it go. Pauline! Dang, can you like pause for like 1 second? Maybe 2, I don't know.
I just saw
Mario Kart 9 looking
Donkey
very
Kong.
nice.
God, I hate that Donkey Kong model.
I don't like it either.
Miyamoto's obsession with the movie needs to stop.
Dang, these tracks look big.
Yeah, that was something that people were bikes are back. That was something people were saying about how it looked in the initial trailer. What? He's grinding.
Oh dang, it's Sonic.
Cow!
Cowabunga. Obviously it's Mario Kart 9, Jay. They already revealed Mario Kart 9. Oh dang,
Did you just eat a giant burger?
Why is that a truck? Luigi!
Why is that a truck? I'm way far ahead of you.
What is going on? Like I said, maybe pause for like 2 seconds. Okay.
Hey, Kamek.
Hey, you said that right when he showed up on my screen.
Mario Kart World.
Yeah? We're gonna not go with 9? That's fair, I guess.
Hello
everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto.
Hi, people.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo
Wait,
Direct.
why are they not revealing the tech first?
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Who cares?
Normally they would do that.
They are. They're
Nintendo Switch 2.
talking about the system.
They showed the game first.
Because they already showed that game.
For Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw
You play as a
was
cow.
Mario Kart World,
I just screamed cow.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
I didn't even see it, to be
Now,
honest.
what do you
It was a
think
cow
this
riding a
brand new Mario
motorcycle.
Kart game will be like?
Wall riding and
Kart
grinding.
series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that. That ice level looks
Depending
cool.
on the time of day and weather conditions,
Fucking Dapper
atmosphere will
Boo.
change.
Wait. Is it based off real world weather?
I doubt it.
And in this Mario
That would be
Kart
so
game,
cool.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What's the point?
Why?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
DK pass.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Why?
24
Yo?
drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing
Knockout Tour.
Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
This sounds
There are multiple checkpoints. along
very
the way.
interesting.
Honestly, this doesn't look that
Your
visually
bullet points will
impressive
show
for
when you
the
hit a
new big
checkpoint,
console.
You'll be eliminated.
I mean, it just looked at Mario Kart 8 graphics, so
Exactly.
Make it all the way to the finish line?
But now we got 24 racers.
Who cares?
Free roam.
We already knew
Drive
that, by
around
the
this
way.
vast world in free roam.
I didn't.
They showed that in the trailer. There were 24 slots
By
for
going
racers.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
I was gonna say also, look at how big these tracks are. Of course, they're not gonna look that visually different from before.
This is they're trying to make this Forza.
At different locations.
This is so weird, but I like it. I feel like they're turning this into a Mario Party game.
This is bizarre.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart.
It looks neat. I like it.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
As expected.
Launch
More
title,
details
not
about this
surprising.
title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Specifically for this game, really?
More information?
Okay, sure. Guess that's.
Mario
I'll
Kart
see you
World
guys in
launches
2
on the
weeks.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the
Can I
future,
drive to
so we hope
Ganon
you're
and beat him
looking forward
early?
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
About time.
I'm past my bedtime too,
These are the
Bree.
Joy-Con
I got
2
work
controllers
today.
for Switch 2.
Joy-Con 2.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Wow.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Totally nobody knew about this. Push it. I dare you.
Was that snap really delayed?
I don't know actually.
Why is the audio messed up?
That was you.
Yeah, it's chat. It's group chat.
Oh no!
Oh.
Wait, no!
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Is the audio off sync for you?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
At least it sounded like it was off sync.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature,
Bruh, that's just Discord.
Yeah.
while playing a
For
game.
real.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow
Okay.
me. For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized
that's
by
a
a
mic?
microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, how far away can you be?
Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice
Yeah, I know, right?
even from a distance.
Trying to look at that controller.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly.
Yeah, sure it
You can
will.
Chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you
Well-
can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu
Lava.
and turn on game screen sharing,
Yeah, it's just like the.
There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Yeah, this was all leaked.
Go on top of that dinosaur.
The frame rate is super low, but I mean, it makes sense.
That's as expected.
Shoot! Oh, he's trying to eat me.
You're trying to eat me. Nothing
At
can
least it isn't
reach
through the app anymore. So true.
Animal
You can
Crossing.
chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Mario Wonder, Balloon Fight, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh wow! I'm like in the sky right here. I fell! I'm falling! Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a
Nothing can
star.
reach the crust of DS Mike.
So cute.
Pikmin.
It's so
You
true.
can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys.
Why is it like mini Discord? Who knows, honestly.
Or
They learn
expand
from the
another
best.
friend's game screen.
That looks like ass.
Above that wall, that.
You could at least expand the frame rate of the expanded screen.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are.
This would have been cool maybe 15 years ago.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's a way to do this without a capture card, I guess.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose.
Yeah, I guess.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Yeah, we knew that.
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily
Oh.
mute yourself and more. And there's
Camera?
this.
No.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
It's streamer mode.
Hey, what's
Why?
up? Yo, Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while
That's an
playing a game.
accessory I'm never buying.
Same.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed.
She was
Yeah, the
holding
other
it.
screens are like City.
She was holding it in handheld, so I guess it connects to the dock.
Wait, go in, go left, to left. I'll let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Wait, so it also shows up in the games too?
Using game
Yeah.
chat. Even
Interesting.
when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together, or
I don't need a
compete
camera to
online
do that.
multiplayer games.
I doubt that camera is gonna cost very much. It seems like a cheap camera.
It's Nintendo. There's a Nintendo tax.
Decide your own rules for a retro.
Did you say a
game
Nintendo tax?
Yeah, Nintendo tax is very
or hold a
expensive.
sports competition between families.
Oh man.
All together,
That controller looks
anytime,
interesting.
anywhere.
It looks like a
it's just-
Pro controller with some extra crap on it.
What did you think?
Probably is a Pro
In
controller.
developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
Does it come with the camera?
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. which will be available on
Nope.
the same day as Switch 2.
Yep.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since
But
we
why?
want as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try
Okay.
it out.
Well, it ends March 31st,
Additionally,
2026. So
Game
the
Chat
Switch
supports
2 does
Nintendo
launch
Switch
before
controls
March
and
31st,
different
2026.
No
That's
shit. They said it was coming out this year.
Their parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
They could just added Discord. That would have been nice.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Okay, so they're bringing back
Game
Spot
Share.
Pass, or not Spot Pass. What
As
is it?
shown here,
DS download
even
play.
games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You
It's
can
DS
share a game
download
with
play.
up to 3 other systems
Then
at
it goes
a time.
backwards to the regular Switch too. That's
Game
interesting.
Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
What?
Game Share can only be used with
What?
compatible games. This feature is planned for several
works
titles,
online.
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
So we could
on
play. We
Nintendo
could finally
Switch.
play Clubhouse games without you having to buy it.
Game Share support is also
Oh.
planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up
Really?
next,
Huh.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo
That
Switch 2
was delayed
system
again.
itself.
Yeah, the entire video's delayed. The audio's messed up.
Please take a look.
They did not quality check this properly.
At 7.9
Okay, that
inches,
looks good.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness
So it's gonna be
remains
even
the same.
harder to keep in my pocket.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Dang, man.
Hell yeah! That's what I
The
care
screen
about.
supports up to
120
frames per
FPS.
second,
Yep,
allowing for
that's what I
smoother
heard about.
gameplay in supported titles.
Ooh, I like that.
HDR support. That's what people were
The
saying.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by
How
pressing
strong?
the release button on the back.
What makes? How does that turn the magnet off though?
It doesn't. It just
The
pushes it
SL
away from the
and
system so
SR
you can
buttons
detach
are
the
bigger
magnet.
for greater comfort and control
Oh.
when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Well, I mean, that would be nice since the
The left and
originals
right
are so
sticks
small.
are now larger.
Yeah, but they're still the same
That
kind
looks
of. Yeah, there's the mouse control. There's still the same kind of
Joy-Con 2
control, or
controller
same kind
can
of
be
stick.
used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the
Okay.
audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and
No, they're not
tabletop
Hall
modes.
Effect joysticks. They're still the same joystick look. They look like
It
the same
has a
kind of
built-in
joysticks from the
microphone,
original.
so you can voice chat with friends
Those
anytime
Vita
via
ass
game chat.
joysticks.
It also uses
they
noise
already
canceling
mentioned the
technology
mic.
to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the
Place your
OLED.
Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
No, I mean, it's a nice looking stand, I guess.
Top and bottom,
In
yeah.
addition to the
So you can
USB-C
finally
port
charge on
found
top.
the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Oh, that's nice.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
So stupid that they put the charger only on the bottom on the original.
Yeah.
Nintendo
I never
Switch
thought about
2
it like that.
Comes with 256
That's still
gigabytes
not
of
a
internal
lot.
storage, 8
Especially if the
times
games
that
are getting
of
bigger.
Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads,
Yeah.
save data, and more.
And it loads faster, yeah.
Reading and writing data is also faster.
SSD instead of a HDD.
Use the
or
Nintendo
whatever.
Switch
RAM,
2 dock
whatever.
to connect to your TV and enable
So
up
what
to
about
4K resolution for compatible games.
SD card.
What's it called?
HDR
Yeah, what about
is
SD
also
cards?
supported in TV mode.
Yep, 4K.
Huh.
The Nintendo Switch
They're-
2 dock has a
powerful
built-in
cooling.
fan
They're
that
probably
keeps your
gonna
system cool.
allow it to
This helps
accept
keep
those
performance
express SD cards.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay, I knew all of this.
I did not. You're just gonna format an SD card. I don't blame you.
Those express SD cards are expensive and they
As you
only go up
just
to
saw,
256.
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved
Oof.
Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Oh, new game.
Hello.
Nintendo Land
Current
2.
location is actually inside the
I
game
swear it'd be
itself.
so freaking funny.
This is
Welcome
Nintendo Switch
Tour.
2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
So it's like the Aperture Desk Labs for
I'm
the
standing
Steam
over
Deck.
here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the
I'm
game.
not familiar with that.
It's a free game that you can play on Steam Deck
There
that
are a
shows
lot
you
of
basically
question mark
everything you can
icons
do
here.
with it.
Let's examine them.
Oh.
This sign
Where are the
reads,
magnets?
Where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to
They're
the
at the
system
top.
with
The magnets are at the top and bottom.
and those magnets are inside the system.
Oh, I thought they'd be at the top and bottom.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal.
Hopefully that
So
doesn't
that's how
pull
they
off
attach
the
to the
SR
system.
buttons.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
I'm hoping they tested that enough to be sure that will be
Through examining
fine.
signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Hopefully
Another
it's not
example,
just walking
the
that
Joy-Con 2
slow.
controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with
Yeah.
the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse
Hey, you should've gone for the
controls and
hole-in-one.
gyroscopes, things like this are
How?
There
Just
are
do it.
secrets
It
to
needs to get some
curve it.
height.
even as you're playing mini games and tech demos.
That's all. That's all
Some
this
of the
is. It's just a
secrets
bunch of
range
tech
from the unique
demos.
features of the system
I hope
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
not
free at
surprised.
least.
details you might not notice until they're pointed out.
Just scared of magnetic holes on Joy-Cons that may F up screen or explosion problems.
Nintendo Switch 2
I
Welcome
feel
Tour
like
will
they've
launch
tested
as
it
a paid
enough.
digital game
It's
on the same day
paid?
as Nintendo
You are
Switch 2.
joking.
So please check it out if you're interested.
Digital only, too.
Now, I'd like to share some more information.
I will never be
regarding
good. I don't know what
Nintendo
you're
Switch
talking
2.
about.
This
They're just
is the
red?
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
How do they taste?
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Yep, Express.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work.
You're
with
still like
micro
half a
SD
second ahead
express
because that
Wait,
was like
wait,
right
wait.
before it popped up.
Shut up.
They're a different type of SD card.
They only work
make
with
high-speed
Express?
data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
They only work with Express SD cards.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this
Interesting.
feature, you can transfer save data,
Yeah, I figured.
digital games,
Just the
and
same way you
more.
would to another Switch. Yeah, there it
We're
is.
also
I
releasing
thought it
a
looked
new
slightly
Pro
different.
controller. It has a C button, which launches game chat, and on the back there are new GL.
Yeah,
and
gotta have that C
GL
button.
GL and G, are they
to assign
programmable?
existing button controls.
Yeah, they're programmable.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
Here we have
will
this game
go
to explain our
live.
system.
There
Please
will
pay for
also
it.
be
Yeah.
an Ask the
Fuck
Developer
you.
article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope.
Yeah,
you
I think
check
red's
it
a
out
nice
as well.
color.
Yeah.
And now,
Better than
Nintendo
freaking going
Switch
from
2
gray to
launches.
white, like the 3DS.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th. Hey, it's not November,
We're very much looking forward
jackass!
to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait.
Why
just a
so
bit longer.
soon?
They announced it in December.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo
No,
Switch 2,
they
you can
announced
play
it like
3 types of
freaking
games.
last year.
The first type
That's
is
di-
Nintendo Switch
Are
2
you
games.
dumb?
They said it was. They said it was gonna be releasing. They said it was gonna be announced within the year.
The second
I
type
said
is compatible games that were
Late
released
May,
on
early
Nintendo
to
Switch.
mid June, so I was right.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Yeah,
Some
is this
games
one that
that were
works and
released
work on
Switch
both?
Will receive upgraded versions
Oh,
that
just
offer things
upgraded.
like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
You have to buy them, or is it an upgrade?
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition
Jamboree
of Super
TV.
Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Is it just buying a whole other version, or can you just buy an upgrade, or is it a free upgrade?
Super Mario Party Jamboree is
I hope
getting
it's
an
free.
upgrade on
I
Nintendo
doubt it.
Switch
They
2.
didn't even give you free Wii U versions of
Upgrade
frickin'
stands on the
virtual
base
console
game
games you
and
got on
adds
Wii.
new features, including mouse controls,
Oh, okay.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble,
That looks fun.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
If the camera's more than
Can be
$20, I'm
accessed
not
on
getting it.
Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
Most likely.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera,
I'd
up to
assume it's
4
just like
players can
specific
join the
peripheral
festivities.
games that won't work on
You'll
Switch
be
2,
able
but
to see each other's
most,
faces as you play,
I would say the
so you
vast
can
majority of Switch 1
experience
games
all
would
the
work on Switch 2.
reactions and emotions in real time.
Yeah.
Or four
That's
friends can make the
stupid.
party online. Up next, it's
Huh.
Bowser Live. a mode
Okay, that
where
looks
the
pretty
left
good. Oh, no.
team wins.
Bowser karaoke.
Bowser
The-
will bring you on
dude,
stage to pick
Did
one
Nintendo finally learn
goal.
anti-aliasing? This doesn't look as jaggy as Switch 1.
Go. And compete in
What do you
other
mean?
mini
I don't
games
remember
using
Switch
full
1
body
Mario Party
movement
being
and sound.
jaggedy.
All
Finally,
Nintendo
take
games
a
on
ride
Switch are
the
jaggedy.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster.
I haven't noticed
With the
that.
safety bar
You
lowered
can still
and
see it a little
secured,
bit on the right of the car.
You're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
This seems like a pretty substantial upgrade for a game that just came
When you
out.
enter a pipe, a minigame will begin.
I mean, it's kind of like
There's a
DLC
bouldering
in a
game where
sense.
2 players each control an arm. And one where you
This
shake
probably
a
will
can of
cost
spray
money.
paint and quickly
It will.
tag
There's no way
objects.
it won't.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive
I just hope it's not more than like
How
$5,
quickly can you
$10
reach the
maybe.
station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV.
Yeah, let's make the
launches
name
on
as
Nintendo
long as
Switch 2,
possible.
July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo
Upgrade
Switch
pack.
2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
How much?
Or how much?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo
Give me
Switch 2 Edition
Give me a
games.
price. Who cares? Fuck Zelda.
I'm just glad the Switch 2 doesn't release on my birthday,
Nintendo
because then
Switch
that would
2
make an
editions
awkward
of The Legend of
24-hour
Zelda
stream.
Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame
Both of these games are awful. I would hope they could frickin' do better frame rates, because these games were
vibrant.
awful in some
For real.
You
places.
can play with smoother, higher definition
That looks
graphics.
beautiful.
Okay, so I definitely need to wait for this before
Plus,
continuing Tears of the
You can
Kingdom
get even
then.
more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed
what?
via the Nintendo Switch
app.
on smart devices.
Frick
a
is Zelda
game-specific
Notes?
Will be
service that's
renamed to
exclusive
Nintendo
the
Switch
2
app?
editions of
What?
these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
So you can cheat.
Well, that's good at least.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create.
That's kind of
a
funny.
game.
Well, nobody will ever have trouble making the air bike again.
I mean, that's cool though.
Yeah. Honestly, this does look good.
These features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Well,
the lighting and the frame rate both look amazing.
Oh, that's what you meant.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be
Of course,
able
I'm
to
not talking about the
enjoy
game. The game
additional
sucks.
Oh, do I gotta
exclusive
play
to
freaking
Nintendo
more
Switch
Kirby in the
2
Forgotten Land
edition,
again?
with improved
You never...
graphics and
Did you
frame
beat it?
I 100% it.
How about that Morpho Knight fight?
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some
I'm trying to remember what that was.
mysterious changes.
The Meta Knight that looks like a freaking butterfly.
We hope you're looking forward to
If I remember
Kirby's new
correctly, I think
adventure.
it sucked, but I don't know.
That's how you unlock sword level 3.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
4 or
will have
whatever.
both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Everyone thought this was going to be the case. Is it going to launch with it, though?
That means we have to come out in 2 months, so I doubt
Mouse.
that.
You can use mouse controls
Okay, I
to
might actually play this one.
on Switch 2.
The only Metroid Prime game that I've played
Explore the
is
immersive world in
fucking
4K
Federation
60 frames per
Force.
second,
4K
or
60
enjoy
FPS?
smoother
Performance
action in
mode.
Full HD at 120 frames per second.
I already love this
Choose
console.
from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Kind of sucks because my
Yep,
TV can't
here's
do
ZA.
120 or...
Pokemon Legends Z.
My TV can't do 120 FPS or 4K.
My monitor does 180.
Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
My god, look at that frame rate. It's so beautiful.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in
A
luminous
Nintendo game at above 30 FPS. Or a Pokemon
I've never
game,
seen
rather.
a Pokemon game do this.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical
Price.
and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo
No
Switch
Animal
version
Crossing,
of the
though?
game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing
Why would I
an
need
upgrade
one?
pack.
Good frame rate.
We hope you're looking forward to these.
Also more
Nintendo
content,
Switch
for the
2
love of
edition
God.
games.
Give me a price, you jackass!
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Yeah, me too, Honey Slime. I gotta get the Switch 2 version of Prime 4 for sure.
I might actually play the Switch 2 version of Prime 4. Federation Force is the only Metroid game that the only Metroid Prime game that I've played, and I think the only Metroid game that I've finished.
Yeah, I made you do that one.
This is weird.
Wheelchair sports?
Wheelchair basketball.
Hey, nice three-pointer. Let's go.
It better not be $60. Just to
Drag and
upgrade
drive.
it? Maybe for the full game, but just to upgrade it? No.
Yeah, for real. I don't like the frame rate of those hands. It was a little weird.
I hope this isn't, like, the full game, because there isn't a whole lot to this.
Goal! Hey, I wanted someone to block
That
my
frame
shot.
rate is not good, you're right.
It's just the hands, though.
Yeah, that looks weird. Like they're slowed down.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen games do this stylistic thing, but it just always looks freaking weird when they do it.
That's why there's a, like
There was
that.
people in the background, so this is like a playground.
That's why there's the grip on the top of it that's supposed to keep it from getting scratched up. That's why that's there.
Oh.
Summer. Okay, what is it?
In Drag and Drive, you'll use
Drag and
both Joy-Con
Drive.
2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off.
Oh yeah,
various
they already
moves.
said the name of it earlier.
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual
This is
mouse
just Rocket League. No.
Next,
It looks
here are
interesting,
some
though.
Games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo
I
Switch
probably
2.
would not play it, but I mean, it looks interesting.
Third party, let's see.
I have long observed
Elden Ring?
between
Well, there you go. Elden Ring on the Switch.
this world. is
Switch
in
2,
dire
please.
need of repair. You can
Well,
Still not gonna play it
now. If this is third parties now, maybe Genshin will happen.
Still not gonna play this. That would probably be the only thing that would get me back into playing Genshin, because I don't want to play it on my computer, and because it takes up way too much freaking storage. And I can't play it on my tablet because it takes up way too much storage.
And you don't have a PlayStation 4 anymore.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasama
Hey.
from Supergiant Games.
Hey,
Hades 2,
Sup?
who cares?
Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel
Well, that's
introduces
cool.
the
But I already got it on
Princess
PC.
Death, an immortal witch out to vanquish
Thanks,
the
Brotherhood,
sinister
for that, by the way.
Titan.
I haven't forgotten.
Beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth. Getting to know dozens of characters.
I don't understand why they made Aphrodite so ugly.
Every setback and victory. It's
like the opposite point of what Aphrodite is supposed to be.
With the original or not.
Eh.
More about Hades 2 later this year.
Hello, Capcom song.
Mega Man?
No, Street Fighter 5.
Aw.
6, whatever.
I want Mega Man. I want Ace Attorney, man.
It's probably just going to be a bunch of old games.
Yeah, it's true. We're like halfway through this. It's supposed to be 60 minutes.
Freaking
We're only 33
amiibo.
minutes in.
Street Fighter amiibo.
hey.
Oh, they got cards too.
Well, I guess now we know amiibo are indeed compatible with Switch 2.
We already knew that.
I didn't. That's
This is, yeah, this is Xenoblade.
That's Patrick Seats.
Commencing launch.
Oh, this is
After too long
what is this?
wars where our freedom was restricted,
Xenoblade 4?
It is Xenoblade. Okay.
From humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
I heard publishing partners.
It's third party though, so it's obviously not Xenoblade, but
Yeah. Oh, is this Astral Chain? No, this is an Astral Chain. Is this?
No, it's called Arsenal.
Oh, I thought that was.
I assume that was a title. I don't know.
I don't know. Is this Platinum?
Probably.
This looks like yeah. This looks like a Platinum game.
We're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
Is it Daemon X Machina? Yeah, Daemon X Machina.
Bring hope
to
our lives.
Okay, so I didn't. Sure, sequel. Why not?
Hey, this is Joseph
Hey.
Flores from Hazelight.
Oh, Split Fiction.
Yo.
I kind of want to play this. I really enjoyed.
The game is a story about friendship.
Oh god, what was
You
it
play as
called?
Mio,
The
who writes
second one
sci-fi,
that they made.
and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
I have no idea. I don't even know
Together,
about this
they get
game.
trapped in their own stories, and it's up to
Oh,
you and
what
a
was
friend
it
to help
called?
them break
It
free.
Takes Two.
Now, let me tell you this.
I really enjoyed It Takes
You're
Two.
gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play.
You're gonna love that
Split
giant
Fiction
chicken.
from the day
You're gonna
the
love my
Switch 2
nuts.
launches.
I guarantee it.
That was from the Sham Wow commercial.
Yo, Madden!
You see a soccer ball and yell Madden.
It said Madden in the corner, and then a soccer ball showed up. That's what I saw. I saw Madden right
That was
there.
EA Sports Football Club too, so it was the new name of FIFA. Oh, Hogwarts
I really
Legacy.
don't care about Madden, honestly.
to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced
Wasn't that already
graphics
on the
and
Switch
seamless world
1?
transition,
Yes. It'll probably look
you'll
and
be
play a
immersed
lot
in
better.
Wizarding World like never before.
I heard that they were
And the
making
new
like
mouse
DLC
controls
for
on
it.
Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Oh, the mouse controls.
That's a fat bitch.
Enhanced magic,
Sorry.
Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk 3 and 4. I might get this. I played a little bit of the 1 and 2 on Switch and it didn't run good, so I just stopped playing it.
This thing is coming out June 5th. They gotta freaking announce a price in this direct.
Of course, they're gonna announce a price and well, I was gonna say and release date, but they already did.
Well, just watch. It's gonna be the very end, and they're gonna be like $700.
$750. Where's Bam? I know Bam's in the game because they already announced that. Was that the Sponge? Okay.
What? What?
Sure.
SpongeBob? That was so
Hello,
random.
This is Christian Elberdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman?
We are bringing our flagship title,
Yep.
Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo
I
Switch
hope it's
2.
$350, but I don't think it's gonna be.
As the
I hope it's not 450.
I think it can't be higher than 500. But
Obviously, 500 is the maximum.
Like I said, watch it just be 700 randomly.
Nobody would buy it.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Not your currency, Brie, obviously. We're in America.
Bond? Is this Bond?
We talking America.
This is Bond.
It's a gun. Therefore, it's James Bond.
Is it going to be a GoldenEye remake?
James Bond.
Project 007
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay.
Bravely Default!
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh, God. I assume it's going to be 1 and 2.
Oh, no! It's the original!
Of course it is! You couldn't tell by that freaking opening cutscene?
It's a remake! No!
It's not even much of a remake, because the graphics look the same. Hey, Ari.
Upgraded features and advancements. And all
Oh, brother.
with unique ways to play. Square Enix.
Bravely Default was great until the end. until the last 25% of the game.
We didn't need this, Square. We didn't need
Ryuga
this.
Gotoku! Shut up!
Huh?
0. It's Yakuza 0? Really?
Oh.
Director's cut.
Cool.
There gonna be more in it? 0's the one everyone loves. Kuze! Oh, what? What was that?
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
In collaboration?
Okay,
Koei
interesting.
Tecmo. Okay, what Warriors is this?
Oh, Pokemon? Pokemon Warriors. No.
Zelda. Another Zelda Warriors?
When the Zonai
Wait, this is Zelda?
Yes.
Oh, Zonai. Frickin' A.
with the Hylians, who
A
dwell
third
in the
Zelda Warriors.
Why? Just freaking make
kingdom.
a third Fire Emblem Warriors instead.
No.
A terrible evil arose.
That's dumb, but okay.
We get to play as
It's also-
Zelda after
it's
she
Breath of
ate
the
her
Wild
Magatama.
again.
No, this is Tears of the Kingdom. She has her short hair.
The imprisoning war.
There's a timeline on her hair?
Yeah, she has her short hair and...
Back in time.
I didn't know she
So
even
this is
changed her
Zelda's...
hair.
This might not be a Warriors game. This is talking about Zelda's journey in the past?
No, this definitely could be another Warriors game.
Yeah, it's a Warriors game.
Don't ever doubt it when you see Koei Tecmo on the screen.
They don't only make Warriors games.
I mean, 90% of their collaborations are going to be Warriors games.
So yeah, this is going to be based on past Warriors, like frickin' Hyrule Warriors 2 was. Yeah, the past champions. You didn't get very far in Tears of the Kingdom, did you? I beat it.
I only beat the first dungeon in the first stream.
I beat it. So this is gonna be
Age of Imprisonment.
It's the lead into when Ganon gets sealed.
Did we need this?
No.
Honestly, like, did we? I don't know. Whatever. I'll play it eventually.
We
I
did
know
not
I will.
need a third Zelda Warriors.
I know I'll play it eventually, so that's just all there is to it.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo
But it's
Switch
canon this
Online.
time, right?
NSO.
You can continue
Probably
to
not.
enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Okay.
With Nintendo Switch Online
Anything new?
Plus expansion pack,
GameCube.
you can enjoy a new membership
GameCube.
benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube.
Please take a look at this.
Oh, it has to be GameCube.
GameCube! There we go.
Hey! I
guess-
just played the GameCube
I guess
on
the
Wednesday.
Switch-
Let's go.
I guess the Switch couldn't emulate it that well.
I kind of figured.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch
I hate that!
Nintendo GameCube.
Well, that and also the storage thing. What do you mean you hate that?
Nintendo Classics GameCube. Fuck off. Ugh.
A Legend of
I'm
Zelda
old.
game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link set sail
Wind
on
Waker
an
HD
adventure
when?
across the Great Sea. The Legend of
I have a
Zelda,
Wii U for
The
that.
Wind Waker.
Soul Calibur 2, awesome.
And the world. A tale of
Oh, that's
souls
nice.
and swords
It'd be
eternally
crazy if it wasn't.
in this 3D weapons-based fighting game.
The most
each
interesting
fighter comes
Soul
equipped
Calibur
with a
game.
different weapon, and Link from the Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero.
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Well,
30 machines.
There's your new F-Zero
all on
game.
the line in depth
yeah, for real.
featuring the series first.
Too bad you can't random do random
customization
matchmaking
and
though.
story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
June
In
5th.
games that support multiplayer,
I just have to survive another
play
month.
together
2
locally
months.
Eh.
or
Oh,
online.
no. Yeah. Whatever.
Enjoy these classic games with clear
Yeah, nothing
image
new there. Just
quality
play online with
and higher
friends,
resolution
but
than
not with
the original
randos.
You can also
Yeah,
check
it's all
the
the same
controls
crap.
for each title and customize them to your liking.
Okay, that's nice.
So, GameCube controller when? Is it gonna be GameCube shaped or Wavebird shaped?
Better be
XD!
GameCube controllers.
XD in Coliseum!
Hey, I just beat
Nintendo
XD
Nintendo Classics.
not that long
the
ago.
Switch 2
I knew that was
exclusive
gonna
game
happen
library
within the
coming to
next
Nintendo
year.
Switch Online plus expansion
Available
pack.
same day.
Launches the same day as the hardware.
Not surprised.
Hey, let me and your family plan.
And a
Yeah, there it is.
Gotta wait till October, man.
It is the original, not the Wavebird.
It can connect to
Good.
and
It
also
better
has
be.
a C button to quickly
The freaking! You didn't need the tiny ZL. You could have just put the another Z button on the other.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members. Will also be available.
I have
the
to buy
same
this
day
too,
as
don't
Nintendo
I?
Switch 2.
I just hope it's not
Yeah.
$80.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before,
How much was the N64 controller?
we hope
50.
you're looking forward to Nintendo.
It'll probably be
GameCube,
50.
Nintendo Classics.
I don't know. The GameCube one has a lot more tech in it.
course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development
In
partners.
5 years, I'll probably add Wii games.
More third party.
We'll see.
What? Oh, it's freaking Deltarune.
Oh, I just found the squeaky kind of funny.
They're he's finally making chapters 3 and 4.
I was like, the final chapters?
Oh, yeah, it's only 1 and 2 are out. Only 1 and 2 have been
forever.
out for years. I beat Undertale. I didn't. I started Deltarune and I didn't get very far.
Whoa,
in
it's
it.
Sans! That's crazy, man. Whoa, is that Sonic?
Yes.
I believe Sonic's in Deltarune. That's so crazy, man.
All right, where's Silk Song? You gave him Deltarune. Where's Silk Song?
That ain't happening.
Get out of here, Randy Pitchford, you fuck. Go watch more squirt
Ew.
porn.
Will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and
I don't know if you know about that story.
I don't. Wait, what story?
Randy Pitchford left a flash drive in at a cafe or something that had confidential Gearbox information and squirt porn on it.
Oh.
He said squirt porn is art.
Of Sid Meier's
The
Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Yo, I can't wait to build an empire.
Mouse controls.
Why is every game dev a friggin' weirdo?
Civ 7 launches on the
Oh,
same
no.
day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
Civ 7
you can
launch
experience
title,
mouse
let's
controls on
go.
Switch 2
I mean, it's
by
already
purchasing the upgrade.
out.
And we have
Launch title, let's
even more
go.
news from 2K.
Who cares? It's 2K.
Hi,
2K25 coming out.
He's
Switch
finally
2.
gonna release another WWE game on Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh man,
The last one they did was awful.
Wait to see you in the ring and on the court.
It ran at freaking 10 FPS.
4 kids find this old tattered man.
they got NBA and WWE 2K, but they didn't do MLB The Show. Crazy.
Who cares? MLB is 2K.
Actually, wait,
I
it is on the Switch.
Yeah,
one,
I was,
think about
I was gonna say MLB is Sony, isn't it? The
Yeah.
other ones, they've already put that. Why is it frozen for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. This game didn't look interesting anyway, so.
I do hope it unfreezes though.
At some point, yeah.
Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail.
We don't need a new Civilization game. Let's go with Civilization 69.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from.
Hi, Dave. I can't see you.
Here's the first look.
Nintendo, come
Yeah,
on.
what's-
You had since December to get this right. What are you doing?
For the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
What? A sequel to Enter the Gungeon?
New 3D art style.
I wish I could see it.
Favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game. We're
Me
excited
too,
to
man.
share more with you in the future.
I liked what I played of Enter the Gungeon. Nintendo, come on.
Nintendo,
man.
you are screwing up. I even tried to pause and unpause, and it's still not
No,
working.
it's the feed. It's not. There we go. Hey, it's Civilization 7 again.
Hey, let's go.
I don't think this is what we're supposed to be seeing. I think it's trying to. Or is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's behind.
Yep, I see the 2K guys again. Well.
How did you see the
anyway,
2K guys? I'm way behind you now.
Well, now I see the 2K guys again because it kind of refreshed a second time.
Yeah, here's the 2K, WWE, and NBA.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players.
The
for
dark
first time.
future. I have no idea what that is.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure.
Oh,
RPG set
Cyberpunk?
in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo,
Okay, I guess we get an audio stream now.
Yeah.
to the city of dreams at home
Let's just turn this into a podcast.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories.
Nintendo, come on, man.
2077
I can't defend this.
comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch.
This is awful.
Square.
Nah, I don't care. I could have already played on my
Shut
PC.
up, shut up.
Nintendo Switch 2で Final Fantasy 7 Remake
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 Remake's coming.
発売いたします本作は
We already knew that, or I already knew that.
3部作シリーズ
Cool,
の
I
1
guess.
作目となり20年以上の時を経て再創作された
Well, at least I'm getting to see Enter the Gungeon now.
いただきます
Yeah.
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズに
Hey, caught up.
ご期待ください
Oh, there we go.
The audio's still wrong. Hey, Kiryu.
Yo, Sephiroth. We got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we're gonna get one more big announcement. There's Silksong. Hey, Silksong mentioned. That's what you wanted, right?
There's still no release date. It's just a.
Yeah, I know. It just said
It says 2025. That can be 2029 for all we know. You know. I
It's
don't know.
Silksong mentioned. It's still out of sync.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, these are all games that they showed in the Switch 1. Hey, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is getting a freaking
Are
upgrade.
you gotta be kidding me! We materialized that into existence?
Well, I mean, we can get the upgrade.
Oh my gosh. It's like you play random game and then they make a random port or remake of it. Like, bro.
Dynasty? Oh, Nobunaga. They're bringing back Nobunaga's Ambition. There's another fast game because they won't make an F-Zero.
Oh yeah, their stream has been inconsistent, Matthew. I don't know if you've been watching earlier, but it's been a little weird.
The funny thing is, I wanted to play Raito soon. Also, I hope this is way better than the second one because it was garbage. I loved Isomnium 1. Isomnium 2 was crap.
I think most people actually really like the second game. I've only heard you
awful.
talk bad about it.
I
Everyone
talked
else
bad
I've heard
about
talk
it.
About is like, oh.
Vex didn't like it either. Layton!
Oh, new Layton game.
We already knew about that, though.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Human Fall Flat 2?
No, Tamagotchi Life.
I didn't know they were making another Human Fall Flat. I kind of like the first one. It's kind of funny game.
What's neat? Can you materialize Skylander 7?
We've shown
No.
a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing
Well,
and
he
development
spoke. He said no.
Publishing and development partners. Last one from them. Is it Silent Hill? This looks like Silent Hill 2.
I think you're ahead of me again. I don't know.
This looks like Silent Hill 2. Because that looks like Henry or whatever his name was.
My name is Henry, and that is my name.
My blood.
I give you life. I give you everything I have.
My life. Turn,
My hand.
O wheel. And transport him
No.
Dracula.
to a night of moonlight.
Wait, is it Castlevania?
To humanity's very
That would be
dust.
so funny. Be Castlevania, please.
It could be. Oh, it's From Software. Fuck off.
You know, it did actually give me some freaking Elden Ring vibes, but I was like, wait, you know.
Wait,
I was
make
gonna say,
From Software make a Castlevania game.
Bloodborne?
Maybe.
No, I doubt it.
I wouldn't
From
know.
Software Castlevania game would be kind of wacky, though.
I wouldn't know if this is Bloodborne or not because I haven't played any of them.
I haven't played it either, to be fair. I'm not looking at the chat right now because maybe they might know this is Bloodborne or
This
something.
doesn't
so I
look
don't know.
particularly like Bloodborne from what little
I don't
I've
think
seen.
it does
There's
either.
a robot. What? A robot with a jetpack.
From Software, what are you on right now?
Is this Nier?
Why would
No,
this be Nier?
this isn't Nier.
That would be random.
It's Bloodborne 2. Well, he is a vampire, I think.
Was the original game a vampire?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Close your eyes and
Huh.
contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
Well, there's guns, so it could be Bloodborne.
Was there guns in Bloodborne 1?
Yes.
It'd be really wacky if Bloodborne 2 was a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive after the first one was PlayStation 4.
I mean, then it might actually come out on other consoles. Because Sony
But
wouldn't let it.
what if it didn't?
Sony won't let Bloodborne come out anywhere else.
Or Demon Souls.
And one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Okay. It's just a new FromSoft game.
Okay, sure. Excuse me.
Is that a cat bird? Rat bird? What is that?
Nintendo will obviously re-upload their Direct. They re-upload all their Directs.
Yeah, available only on Switch 2. It is an exclusive.
What you just saw was a brand new game
Yeah,
from
okay.
Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Yeah, okay, so what's the last one?
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, Our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope
And
you're
one
looking
final
forward.
announcement.
Next.
Yep.
Please take a
Here we
look
go.
at this.
What is it?
You're like 2 seconds ahead again.
I won't say what it is.
Kirby?
Really? If this is the one last announcement,
Mario
that's...
RPG 2?
What?
Mario RPG 2, maybe?
Maybe it's Smash. It is Kirby. It is Kirby.
I definitely heard that. I heard a Kirby sound effect, then I second guessed myself and thought Mario RPG sound effect. I was like,
Come on, Smash.
But it could be Smash. So, I mean, you never know.
Come on, Smash. Oh, it's Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride 2! Kirby Air Ride 2! Please, 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 please.
It is. It's Kirby Air Ride.
Ah, yeah!
I feel nothing for this. I didn't play much of Kirby Air Ride. We're getting another racing game? This Direct has too many racing games.
I just played freaking Kirby Air Ride on Wednesday. Let's freaking go if this is actually what it is.
It is. 100%. Look at it.
If this
These
is
are all cars
actually
from
what it
Kirby
is.
Air Ride.
Oh, the wagon wheel, the wagon star. Let's freaking go.
Kirby Air Riders. Fuck off.
Oh.
Yep. Sakurai. He said that he was working on something. This might be his first Kirby game in years.
Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Is it gonna have City Trial?
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
I know Razor is creaming his pants right now.
great.
Razor's creaming his pants right now.
Next is our
This is the best announcement.
Okay, here's the last announcement.
Please take a look.
Wait, that wasn't it?
Nope.
Pause for like 2 seconds. Pikmin again?
Oh, I know what this is. I won't say it.
Is this like the tech demo that you played or something?
This is Mario.
Oh, Mario. What?
Or is it? It's Mario or Donkey Kong? I think it's Mario.
This looks like Donkey Kong.
It is Donkey Kong. I just heard him.
Because Ingot Isle sounds like a freaking Donkey Kong country place.
Oh god, it's so ugly.
Oh no. Oh no. How could they do this?
It's a 3D Donkey Kong game. Think we can bully them into using the old Donkey Kong model like we did with Sonic?
The question is, do people really hate it? Or is it just us?
I hate it. I don't care what anyone else thinks.
I don't care what anyone... You just, like, cut out mid-sentence.
I said I don't care what anyone else thinks. I feel like... Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Donkey Kong 64, and I know I'm in the minority on that. I feel nothing for this. Although that looks like a Donkey Kong Country level.
Kind of surprised they'd be going with this and not another 3D Mario, since Mario is just kind of their thing.
The reason I thought it was Mario is because I saw coins floating in, like, a line.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It looked like Mario Odyssey. I can't get over how ugly he is. It looks so bad.
Yeah.
That is not Donkey Kong.
It's like his brother or something.
It's Funky's brother that got too high on the funky stuff.
Bonanza!
717.
Why are these sound effects out of sync? What is wrong with this Direct?
Starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength.
Get that monster off the screen.
Walls.
I know, right?
The ground.
This is the movie design. They tried to make him look more like the original Donkey Kong, and that's not what he looked like. I prefer the rare design significantly more.
Same.
Thank you for watching so far.
Maybe they're just trying to distance themselves from Rare, I guess. I don't know.
They've been using the design since the 90s.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available.
All right, yeah, Mario Kart Edition and Normal Edition, and
2,
price.
As well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart
Digital?
World.
Screw you.
For more details,
I only want to get digital
check
anyway.
the
I
official
don't need
Nintendo
any more
Switch 2
freaking
website, which goes live
shelf space
later
taken
today.
up.
I don't need more freaking digital space taken up.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward
Okay,
to everyone
price.
being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Nintendo, I swear to God.
This comes out in 2 months. Where's the price? When do pre-orders open up?
Why is this audio synced properly? Also, why is it just Bravely Default 1?
I don't know, because that was everyone's favorite.
Hey, they were about the same. Bravely Default 1 had a stronger first half, Bravely Default 2 had a stronger second, or Bravely Second had a stronger second half.
The fact they didn't announce a price probably means this thing's going to be $600.
Nintendo, come on, man.
Yeah, okay, that's very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Well, I guess I'm gonna slap the music back on, I guess, but the frick? Why? Why would they do this?
I liked a lot of what I saw. I would just like a freaking price point.
Yeah? That's a good direct. You all will find out. We will. We definitely will. But that's just wacky though. How did they not announce a price? Is it time to start looking online for the price? See, like, hey, we have the price right here.
I'm trying to find something, like anything.
Oh yeah, Silk Song's trending on Twitter now.
Of course it is. The first comment on Wario 64's thing about the bundles is, that price gotta be horrendous if they didn't show us.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. I was like, it can't be good if they didn't show it. That's kind of nuts.
What?
Huh.
Also, no date for pre-orders.
You would think it has to be soon.
You'd assume. I heard somebody say, like, the 16th, week of the 16th or something. But that was before this even happened.
Oh,
so.
Path of Radiance is going to be on the GameCube app. Okay, that's cool. I didn't notice that one.
I was too focused on the Pokemon games.
Sunshine, Path of Radiance, XD, Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion.
Chibi Robo, really?
This screenshot isn't showing anything else, but I know we saw Coliseum on there too.
I actually downloaded Chibi Robo, put it on my Steam Deck, and I was going to play it soon.
That's crazy. That is actually kind of crazy.
Nintendo, why are you like this?
Nintendo's weird. Original Switch is $300. If it's gonna be $600, you go rather buy the Gardevoir life-size plush.
The
How much
original
is the original?
Switch
Like
is $300.
Yeah, it's $300.
Switch OLED is $350.
Watch it get pushed back, yeah, to November like it should have been. Good night, Bree. See you later. That's let's see, Elden Ring is coming. That's what we saw there.
Bloodborne 2 is real and it's a Switch exclusive.
Oh, that's crazy.
No price for Switch 2 is free.
Yeah, it's just a free upgrade for the Switch 1. That'd be crazy. Hmm. Oh, you know what? We didn't really take out of this when they were showing the TV resolution. The theme was the same as the Switch 1 with that
I noticed it. I
generic
just didn't
white
say
and
it.
black theme.
I noticed it. I just didn't say it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until
I already knew that it was running on like a lot of it's running on the same firmware, so it makes sense.
I like how 720p is HD, 1080p is full HD, 4K is 2160 is 4K, and then 1440 is WQHD. Like, what the frick is WQ? What does that even mean? Oh man.
And you can turn on and off HDR. Adjust screen. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. Some other people were tweeting out that the Switch live stream froze.
Yeah, it
So
happened.
it's good that it wasn't just us for some reason.
It wouldn't be.
Well, this one person tweeted out the freaking Final Fantasy VII stuff like that wasn't an issue, even though it was an issue at that time.
Nintendo Switch 2 Japanese hardware.
Man, am I gonna need to get a new TV for this?
48,000 yen. 53,980 for the bundle.
My Switch never had any problems, and it was a launch edition Switch.
Hold on, I might be onto something.
I did have an issue with the fan like 3 or 4 years later, which caused overheating issues. But other than that, it's like my Switch was fine. The only reason it probably even got beat up in the first place is because it was just I took it with me to freaking work every day. What'd you say we're on to?
I might be onto something. They showed the pricing in Japan for some reason, and it was 50,000 yen.
Really? Okay.
Switch to. Where's the Switch?
What is 50,000 yen?
Around 400 and...
This one thing I'm seeing says Nintendo Switch 2 launches June 5th at $449.99.
Yeah, probably. I would say 50,000 yen is around $420. The yen is dropping fast. Okay, where's the Switch 2 site? Official Switch 2 site.
So why didn't they just announce it during the freaking GA?
Because Nintendo.
So wait, is the one bundled with Mario Kart 450, or is it just the base Switch that's
The one bundled
450?
with Mario Kart might be 500.
Ugh. Yeah, it says Japanese price 49,980 yen for the console, 53,000 for the Mario Kart.
I said that. Anytime past hour.
Well, good thing I can do a tax write-off on it. It's so
June
stupid.
5th for 449.
Oh, this other guy does say 500 for the Mario Kart bundle.
$449.99. A separate bundle with Mario Kart will be available for $500.
Yeah, that's fun. Very fun. That's a lot of money.
If Mario Kart is $60, I'm buying it physical. If it's $70, I'm buying the digital version.
Why does that matter?
Because I would rather have a physical game for $10 more than a digital game for $50.
Oh, I thought you were just saying if the price is X physical, if the price is this, then digital. But like, okay, but you're saying if there's a difference between the two then?
No, I'm saying if the physical or digital price, it doesn't matter, of Mario Kart World is $70, then I'm going to buy the $500 Switch bundle because it's $50 instead of $70. If it's $60, then I'm going to buy the bundle or just the normal console without Mario Kart and pay the extra $10 to get a physical version of Mario Kart.
That makes more sense. Although I'd still just rather get the $50 game personally, but eh. Physical can be sold as collectible lad. It's called investment. What? I don't think I understand.
Saying you can sell a physical game, you can't sell a digital game.
Oh, okay. All right, you said physical. Okay, I just the spelling just threw me into another dimension. I'm sorry.
$469.99. I think that's euros. €509.99 for the bundle.
Well, I was trying to think what I'd even get for the Switch 2. Would it just be Mario Kart and Donkey Kong right now? No, the Kirby Air Ride game. Duh. Okay,
I'm not getting Kirby Air Ride's not coming out until freaking July, I think it said.
What is July of this year?
Oh no, Donkey Kong was July.
Did the Kirby game have a release date?
Just said 2025. So it's not going to be out around launch.
Okay, when did I finish Pokemon XD?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see. When did
Nintendo Switch 2 price officially confirmed at $449.99.
Wait, what?
Nintendo Switch 2 price officially confirmed at $449.99.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I finished Pokemon XD in January 5th this year. 3 months later. Oh hey, XD and Coliseum getting ported to NSO Online on Switch 2.
Did you play Coliseum?
I played it when it came out.
I'm saying on your channel.
No. But they're same type of game, so it counts. It still counts.
No, XD's way better.
I think they're about the same, honestly.
XD's way better. The
Shadow Pokemon
the Shadow Pokemon have more than one move.
They said it was backwards compatible Big Finger Gym like about a year and a half ago. A year ago?
Yeah,
so we've known for a while now.
That was one of the first things
they announced it, to be honest.
It was one of the first things they announced whenever they announced this Direct back in December.
No. Oh. Wait, did they?
Yes.
That was in that Direct? Or that little presentation? No. It was a random freaking tweet like a year ago that they said that.
Yeah, the tweet that announced this Direct.
The successor to the Nintendo Switch. No, the tweet that announced this
Why are you saying that like Obama?
They announced this Direct in the freaking reveal like a couple months ago. What are you talking about?
The announcement of the announcement, genius.
What are you talking about?
Also, December was a couple of months ago.
Where is... I'm assuming this was in our DMs. Wait, what?
What other games were shown in the GameCube thing?
November 5th, 2024 is when they announced it was going to be backwards compatible.
Okay, so I was off by a month.
Yeah, so it wasn't in the announcement. When was that even shown?
Robo, Luigi's Mansion, Coliseum, and that's where it cuts off at Coliseum.
Whoops.
And then the GameCube controller will be available on launch.
It if I'm seeing this correctly, the original reveal for the Switch 2 was in February? Right? Am I wrong? I don't remember.
The what?
The Switch 2 reveal trailer was in February.
Yeah, they announced the reveal trailer in November.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, the initial reveal.
Yeah, that was in February.
Either way, it wasn't a year ago.
It was a year ago.
No.
It was it really only 6 months ago? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Kirby and on Nintendo Store is price. I really rather wait for new games on my Switch. It's only 3 years old and works well still. Has original gamepads working 100%. Console for €469 and console plus Mario Kart 509.
I already said that.
And you can't pre-order it because you're in family group. What?
What?
What do you mean you can't pre-order because you're in the family group? That doesn't make any sense.
Unless you're a kid and you're trying to pre-order it directly from Nintendo.
You can't just like go to their store or like one of your game stores and pre-order it there?
Limited production of the Mario Kart bundle through fall 2025.
What? Oh, production. I thought you said pre-order for a second there.
Available while supplies last. You know they're gonna run out of those digital copies of Mario Kart.
So where do we take pre-orders?
I assume just anywhere.
Is it, huh?
Nintendo Switch 2 announcement on Best Buy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't you do it on Amazon?
I'm checking Best Buy. Save up to 50% on Dragon Quest 3?
I do have a face, Matthew. I do indeed have a face.
No, you don't.
No, I'm not going to do a face reel. I'm not even buying that camera.
I was going to say, that's not what Matthew asked.
I know that wasn't what he was asking, but I was just saying. Oh, man. Well, since this music is playing, let me just show Xenoblade Chronicles X real quick. How there is absolutely no freaking start from the post-game option, and it's really stupid. There's new game, there's continue, there's load game, there's settings. You can't start from the post-game. It's really stupid. So I'm going to have to end up playing this entire game all over again, and I'm not very happy about that. But, yeah.
You're just not.
I'm not. It's just, it's sad, really. You don't have any pre-orders in Poland? Kratos has no face, just a mouth and eyes. I just have a mouth and eyes. Can you believe it, man? Okay, I'd like to know where I can pre-order this, because I'd like to see...
I don't think we can yet. I think pre-orders aren't going to go live for a bit. They're probably going to announce when pre-orders go live.
How do we transfer Mii's? I want to transfer my Mii.
I assume everything's just going to transfer over when you transfer your system.
Hmm.
Freaking Cyberpunk. Fuck off. Hate that game.
Can't believe we freaking got Kirby Air Ride, man. That's insane. The best thing ever.
I rented Kirby Air Ride twice.
It was a good game. It was a good game. Man.
April 8th pre-order. Give us a link. Oh wait, you can't.
Cross looks like this. April 8th pre-order on Nintendo website.
Yeah, give
I mean, what upgrades were available? Because, I mean, I'm obviously getting Metroid Prime 4. I'm not even going to upgrade. I'm just going to freaking buy the freaking Switch 2 version. Can't pre-order until will be available for not online members link. But for Europe site. That's kind of weird. I don't understand why you're being limited because you're in a family group. That's kind of weird. Doesn't make sense.
The button inputs on the back of the Pro Controller are saved per game.
Wait, what?
And the buttons on the back of the Pro Controller are saved per game and per player.
That sounds... I don't understand that.
Per account. Like, you know how you can have multiple profiles on your Switch? The buttons, you can program those buttons on the back of the Pro Controller to be any buttons, and they are saved per game and per profile. So...
Oh.
You don't have to program them every time you open the game.
I mean, I have to do Forgotten Land because I played that as a Let's Play, and if they're adding new content, then I kind of have to play the new content to make that a complete series again. And
Nintendo, please.
Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, since I have an active playthrough of that, I gotta freaking do that.
Here you go, Kratos. Here's the site.
And Jamboree, since I intend to play more of that, I would probably get that. What'd you send me?
The Switch 2 site. It's got the pricing information and how to buy.
How to buy.
Sign into your Nintendo account, register your interest in purchasing a Switch 2 system, and select accessories from the My Nintendo store. We'll be in touch with an invitation email once it's your turn to shop.
What the frick? That's a weird way to put that in.
Make your pick.
Of course, I need Google Authenticator to hold on, I'm gonna grab my phone.
I'll register my interest for the Mario Kart bundle, sure. Eligible Nintendo account holders will receive an email when it's time to purchase. I'm in a family group and it didn't preclude me.
You see, Kabi had a lot of issues just joining this family group in the first place, so I don't know if those are related issues or not, so I have no idea.
Your family group?
Yeah, because he took up the last slot in my family group this past year, so... And we had to jump through a lot of hurdles to get him in there, which was kind of annoying, but it eventually worked out, and
I'm surprised.
It seems like he's having more issues.
I'm surprised Kamek's family group is still going. I thought he did it yearly, and he hasn't.
I mean, when is his year up?
Don't know. I can't see it because I'm not the family group leader.
Did he not tell you when, like, he started it?
I had to ask him to re-up it back in, like, March of last year, so I thought it would be over by now, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Unless he set it to renew.
Let's see. Yeah, register interest. Registration was submitted on April 2nd, 2025. Eligible Nintendo account holders will receive an email when it's time to purchase. Right.
Okay, yeah, it was on the 7th, March 7th.
Oh, okay. Air Riders is coming out this year.
Yeah.
They never said an actual release date, but it does say on the website.
They didn't say a release date, but it said 2025 in it. I told you that.
Oh, did it? Okay, I don't know then.
Is Discord broken?
For Metroid Prime. Huh?
I think Discord's broken.
Why do you say that?
Because it's not letting me scroll up in Kamek's, me and Kamek's message history.
Oh. Just use your search. If you know any keywords...
I did. I found it. It was March 7th, but then I couldn't go back down.
Oh. You gotta jump to present.
I did that, and it brought me all the way back up to the top and said there was over 1,000 new messages.
Oh.
That's why I said it was broken. Where do you ship? Can I pick it up in store? Orders for Switch 2 will ship to the US. Shipping is available to P.O. boxes. Cannot be picked up at retails. When will I receive? Orders will be shipped after purchase. Your purchase window will be shown in the invitation email. Approximate ship date will be provided at time. Release date delivery is not guaranteed.
The first batch of invitation will go out starting May 8th, 2025, with additional batch of invitation email sent periodically until purchasing on My Nintendo Store is open to everyone. Initial invitation emails will be delivered on a first-come, first-served basis to eligible blah, blah, blah. Invitees will have 72 hours from the time when the email is sent to complete their purchase. Priority requirements are as follows.
It's a priority requirement. It's not something that you have to have.
You must have been one who purchased any Nintendo Switch Online membership.
I've never purchased it.
You must have had any paid Nintendo Switch Online membership for a minimum of 12 months. So maybe that's where you're qualifying.
But it's priority. It's not... It's just, it'll prioritize people who have done this.
You must have opted in to share gameplay data and have at least 50 hours total gameplay hours.
I have 1,300 in just Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I know, right? What type of payments are accepted? The full payment will be required at time of checkout. My Nintendo Store accepts Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. So I can't just buy...
You can't buy it with vouchers, yeah.
No! I was gonna freaking do that. I was gonna go buy a gift card and freaking like save on my gas money or something so I can freaking
So pre-orders start May 8th, right?
That's what it
says. Invitations go out May 8th. But
maybe.
Do pre-orders everywhere start May 8th?
Orders will be shipped after purchase. Your purchase window will be shown your invitation email, and your approximate ship date will be provided at time of order. Please note that release day delivery is not guaranteed due to processing and shipment times.
I already said that.
Okay. I'm just,
Open to account holders who are at least 18. If you're eligible, an email invitation will be sent to the email address associated with your Nintendo account when it's time to purchase. Invitation is valid for 72 hours. Invitation emails will be prioritized on a first-come, first-served basis to registrants who have purchased NSO with a minimum of 12 months paid membership and a minimum of 50 hours gameplay as of April 2nd, 2025. Once they've been sent out to all registrants meeting the priority criteria, invitation will be sent to remaining eligible registrants on a first-come, first-served basis. Invitations are non-transferable and will be sent to the email associated with the account. Registered interest in purchasing Switch 2. Optional accessories will be available to purchase alongside your system. For system and each accessory, limit one purchase per eligible Nintendo account during the invitation period. So you can't buy 4 cameras.
That'd be kind of silly. There's no reason for me to use the game chat, Matthew. Discord would make way more sense because
yeah, but it's for
clear
people who,
audio quality.
It's for people who don't have capture card.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, but
like I can understand using it to show the footage, but not to use the mic. The fact that you can mute the mic means I might use it, because I would just use it to show footage.
My capture card is always plugged in, so I have no reason to use it.
I mean, mine is too, but
in any capacity.
Mine is too, but I'm just saying. It's easier to just hit a button on the controller than it is to open up OBS than screen share.
You have to wait and buy it on GameStop's website because you have a GameStop gift card.
I have $2 on GameStop.
That's what I'm wondering now. When are they gonna? Will they open up pre-orders on GameStop, Best Buy, or is that just gonna be
That's what I'm saying.
No,
they're obviously going to open up pre-orders at some point. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if it's going to be April 8th, when the invitations start going out. Will you be able to pre-order it everywhere? Or May 8th, whatever. Or will you have to wait a little bit after that so they have some kind of exclusive pre-order thing for a little while, then pre-orders start going out?
I don't know what the Nashville ripoff is. They have the price for the Pro Controller, $80.
Fuck you.
You want to know what the Joy-Cons are? $90.
Yeah, I assumed they would be more expensive. Like the
Joy-Con 2 charging grip, $35. Joy-Con 2
Where
strap,
are you seeing
$13.
this? Give me. Oh, here's the accessories.
Joy-Con 2 strap $13. The
Hey, it
wheel,
comes with a wheel.
$20. The camera's $50.
Yeah, I'm not buying the camera.
The dock is $110.
It's gonna come with the dock. I don't care. It's gonna come with a grip. I don't care. It's not gonna come with a charging grip, but I'm not going to be using the Joy-Cons.
Carrying case, $35.
Does it come with the straps?
Oh.
The Nintendo Switch 2 system includes 2 Joy-Con straps. This product cannot be used with Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers. Thanks.
Yeah, the camera's $50 according to Nintendo's website.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The wheel is $20 for a set of 2. I used the wheel on Mario Kart Wii.
Wait, what the?
The dock uses a USB-C to C connector. The case is
system
35.
update via the internet is required. The first time use a micro SD express card. Micro SD express cards with capacity up to 2 terabytes are supported.
They don't make micro SD express cards that big. I could only find them up to 256.
I obviously can't tell you since I haven't really looked into those, but maybe that's just for proofing it. So where in the maybe like 5 years down the line when they do exist, it'll support it. I don't know.
I think it's
if
weird
they
that
don't already exist.
I think it's weird they went all in on Express. I guess just for load times.
That makes sense.
It is possible to load Nintendo Switch screenshots and videos you've captured on a micro SD card on Switch 2? No.
Where in the website does it list prices? Let me drop you a link. Give me a sec.
System update. On a Nintendo Switch console, the read and write speed will be equivalent to that. Oh, okay. So if you use an Express card on Switch 1, it'll be the same speed as a regular SD card.
Oh.
Licensed micro SD Express cards for Switch 2 will be available for purchase on My Nintendo Store about 1.5 to 2 times as expensive as they are everywhere else. Because they have a picture of Mario's logo on them.
That's kind of mean. Once you pick the Nintendo Switch that you want, you can't change your pick.
I know, that's why I just picked the Mario Kart one.
What if I accidentally picked the wrong one? And didn't realize it until later? That would suck. Anything else to look at?
Here's a 1 terabyte micro SD Express for $200.
Tax write-off.
Man, buy me one then.
That's not how tax write-offs work.
Buy 2 of them, say you needed both for your taxes or whatever.
Oh man.
I'll give you
cool.
I'll give you like $50 for it. Yeah, this is gonna eat all of my money.
For real.
I don't have a lot of it.
Definitely gonna have to save up a little bit for that.
I got about $830 to put towards this. So I'll be able to get it. Barely.
Yeah. No, they didn't reveal prices for literally anything. So it was just all on their website. And I don't see anything about the upgrades on their website. Well, I'm looking into this. Let's see.
My games. Upgrade packs.
Oh, it says what each game does for their upgrades.
Yeah, they said a bunch of them before.
Like Breath of the Wild, Zelda notes, improved frame rate, faster load time, HDR support, and the same thing for Tears of the Kingdom. Mario Party has
Higher resolution, visually enhanced with improved frame rate, new modes, new mini games.
Yeah, that's neat.
The
Forgotten Land has this freaking new story, which, like I said, that sucks. I have to do that to freaking make the game complete again.
After your upgrade, the original Switch game can still be played on Nintendo Switch, though the features locked can only be played on Switch 2. Obviously.
Legend ZA is literally just improved performance with higher frame rate and resolution.
They'll probably show more about that later on.
Metroid Prime 4, support for mouse controls using Joy-Con 2, enhanced resolution, textures, and load times.
HDR compatible display required when playing in TV mode. Display compatible with 120 Hz refresh rate. Frame rates are capped at 60 FPS and 4K resolutions.
They're not... Do you see anything on a price? Because I don't see anything.
How to purchase an upgrade pack. Go to the store, upgrade packs. In the eShop. Oh, wait, is that the home menu? The home menu is literally just the same as the Switch ones.
Yep. I mean, I think they show that during the presentation, too.
It's got, like, slightly different circles around the icons. You can buy upgrade packs at retailers. NSO plus expansion pack members get the following upgrade packs at no additional cost for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You must have physical or digital version of the game to download the... Yeah, obviously. Nothing on price.
That is interesting. I think $200 for a storage chip you can swallow whole. Dang. You don't think you'll get an express SD card unless you get low in storage. I think if I don't know.
It's got 256 gig base, like, built in. I don't think I'm going to get a 1 terabyte. I might get a 512 if it's under $100.
I might not get one right at launch, because, I mean, if I can just put it in and forget about it, then I'll wait it out, I guess. Maybe I can get a 2 terabyte for 200 instead of a 1 terabyte for 200. You know, I don't know.
512 is 100 right now. 256 is 50. I might get a 256 to be honest.
You got the Switch 2, Mario Kart, and Donkey Kong game, and possibly a new Pro Controller, but I don't know.
How about SanDisk? Is SanDisk less expensive?
Gosh dang, new consoles are so expensive. That's the only thing I really hate about it. It is a lot. Because I'm about to get I have to get at least 2 Pro Controllers, because I want one for actively playing and then a second one for, like, just have it charging while I'm using the other one, so that way when it dies, I could just switch to the other one.
Cobby, I'm in a family group too, and I can. It just doesn't prioritize you. Like, what does it say whenever you go to the website?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, where was that at?
Amiibo figures of Tulin, Unovu, Riju, and Sidon are releasing on June 5th as well. And a Mineru Construct amiibo will be released later.
This is what I said earlier, Kabi. You have to have had a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership for a minimum of 12 months. I don't know if you've been in that situation, but actually, you said you used to be on a family group, so you might not have had paid for it.
I haven't either.
You must have opted. You never had a Nintendo Switch Online before this family group?
No, I've only been in Kamek's family group. I've never paid for Switch Online.
Then I thought maybe you had an individual membership at some point. I don't know.
Not that I can remember ever.
Not even at launch? Like, you were always just on his?
At launch, you didn't need online. You didn't need NSO. You could play
when
online for
NSO
free. But when
launched-
NSO launched, I'm pretty sure I just got, like, in his normal family plan, and then he upgraded it to an expansion plan.
Okay. I thought at least at some point you were in a individual membership, but
if I did, then it was free. I never once
anyway,
paid for NSO.
But yeah, that was the other thing. You must have been the one who purchased Nintendo Switch Online membership. You must have had any paid Nintendo Switch Online membership for a minimum of 12 months. Or you must have opted in to share gameplay data and have at least 50 hours of total gameplay hours.
It's not
So
or.
maybe
It's not or. Those are the 3 things that will get you onto the priority list, not the... Like, you can still do this. It's just those people will be prioritized first. That's what it says at the top.
you can't use your SD card from your first one if it's not a what was it called?
Express. You can only use
Yeah,
SD
if it's
Express
not
cards
Express.
in Switch 2.
Yep. And yes, like I said, I'm probably gonna get 2 Pro controllers because
You can't at launch. Or at least you can't through that.
Well, I don't know.
It said you can only get 1 of each accessory.
This whole thing is a mess.
I mean, I'm gonna get... Okay, so this is... Let's say I get the Mario Kart bundle, that's $500. Then the controller, that's $580. SD card, let's say I get a
They didn't say how much the games cost, did they?
No, let's say I get a 256 gig SD card. So that's another 50. So that's 630.
Oh, $80 for Mario Kart World.
Are you kidding me?
So it's looking like...
So I'm getting the digital version.
Let's see what Donkey Kong is. It doesn't say. Or wait, does it?
So $630. Plus tax.
Well, you already registered for the digital version of Mario Kart anyway, so...
I know, but I could just not get it and get it somewhere else.
What if doing that made it where you wouldn't be able to get the Switch 2 for a few months?
That would be stupid. Is there anything else I would...
Because, all the scalpers are going to go crazy. Oh, Donkey Kong 70.
Why is Mario Kart... Mario Kart is just 80 because they know it's their best-selling franchise.
Yep. Yeah, if you go to the bottom of the Mario Kart page, it does say $79.99 MSRP. And same thing with Donkey Kong. It's $69. Nice. 99.
I'm getting a controller. I don't care about extra Joy-Cons. I don't care about the charging grip or the straps, because it'll come with one of those, or 2 of those. Don't care about the wheel. Don't care about the camera. It's coming with a dock. Don't care about the case or the case. Why is there an $80 case?
Don't know.
Don't
yeah,
care
80
about
for the base game.
AC adapter. So yeah, I'm looking at $630 without a game. Or no,
they're going to start getting comfortable with charging $8 for future games.
$630 with
for right now,
Kart.
it looks like it's 70. It just looks like the premium games like Mario Kart are going to be the ones that are 80. So, dang, big finger Jim, dang man.
Well, that tells you that it's not just going to be an innate upgrade for Paper Mario.
Well, it doesn't even sound like Mario. Wait, you said Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it's getting an upgrade at all, unfortunately.
I mean, that's not going to be all of the great games that are upgraded. That's just the ones that they've talked about so far. I bet Animal Crossing is going to get one too, just to up the frame rate and make it so it doesn't lag. Up the resolution.
We'll see.
Because, I mean, the game runs at 30 and dips below that very frequently if there's any wind blowing in town.
Yeah. Dang, frame rate is capped at 60 FPS and 4K. That's impressive if they make that work.
I'm going to be playing on performance mode and everything because I don't have a 4K monitor. I have a freaking 1080p monitor.
I may need to actually upgrade my TV at some point in the next couple of years.
I mean, I'm not even gonna use my TV. I'm gonna use my computer monitor. I have my Switch hooked up to it right now.
I won't be doing that. I definitely will not be doing that. What else are we? I feel like there's something else that needs to be.
I'm in a family group, and I got. What are you not
Oh.
understanding?
Nintendo. Okay, I just clicked on the freaking. What did I click on actually? I clicked on Nintendo Switch Online, and at the top, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, available month 00/2025.
Sure. It said it was gonna be available on release, so. But Kabi, I am literally in a family group that I do not own, and it let me get on the invite list. So you can do it.
Yeah, you just have to fill the requirements.
Go to the website. You don't even have to, there are no requirements other than having an account. I'm telling you, that is just a priority thing. It's going to prioritize those people first, but other people can still get in it.
Some physical games are available as a game key card. Insert a game key card to download the full game to your system. You can play the game by starting at like a standard physical game card. Huh. So what? Like you insert the physical game card and then you can just play it like a freaking like it's there even if it's not inserted, or am I just reading into that too much?
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, I thought you were like thinking about what I just said.
No, I was going to the Nintendo site.
Some physical games are available as a game key card. Insert a game key card to download the full game to your system. You can play the game by starting at like a standard physical game card.
So it's like, you know how those you know how a lot of people just have barely any data on the game card on the Switch, and you put it in, it's got to download like a 25 gigabyte update. Basically that, but it doesn't have any data on the game card. You just put it in, and it registers that you have the game, so you download the full digital game. But I'm sure you still have to plug in the card. It's just a way for them to not have to make like low. It's a way for people like Konami and Capcom to not have to buy game cards. They can just buy stuff that has like no storage space on it, and it's just a key to unlock the game.
Sounds strange.
It cuts down on production costs.
Wait, so does that mean that it's basically doing what all the other consoles have done now, and they're just downloading onto the system as if it's a digital game anyway?
Yeah, I mean that's
So what's the point? What's the point of getting the physical copies then? You might as well just get the digital copies.
Just to have the physical copy?
Yeah, I'm good. If it's just a paperweight, then I don't freaking care. I
dumb
already
thing-
didn't care anyway, but I care even less if it's just a paperweight.
If it's a key that is linked to your account, then what happens if you give it to someone else?
Once the game is downloaded, you're ready to play. Internet connection is only required when you launch the game for the first time. After this, the game can be started even without an internet connection.
Okay, but what happens if you try to do something with the game key?
The regular physical software, the game key must be inserted into the system in order to play the game, which obviously that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned Konami, then a Castlevania song started playing on my stream.
MSRP $79.99.
I'm not going to use Switch 2 screen sharing, so I mean, there's just no real point.
Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Actual price may vary. What do you mean, Nintendo?
You know, like Best Buy could be like, I'm going to sell this for $400 for no reason.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
They could also be like, I'm going to sell this for $600 for no reason. Just think of it like when things go on sale or something like that, you know? They could change the price because they felt like it.
They don't need to say this before the thing even comes out, though.
I mean, that's true of literally anything.
I'm saying they don't need to... Why did I have to click about this game for the freaking Donkey Kong one?
I'm sure games will be $100 in 15 to 20 years, maybe even more. We'll see. We'll see, you know?
Yeah, Donkey Kong 70.
No, I think if they were going to announce it, they would have announced it today, Matthew.
What?
Smash Ultimate.
I don't think they would have announced it today necessarily.
I think today, if they were going to go that route, I think this would have been the day to do it.
I disagree.
So I don't see it happening.
I disagree.
I think it's either going to be a new game or, heaven forbid, Smash is just gonna skip the console entirely.
There's no way they would do that.
I doubt it, but I'm just saying it's either a new game.
Smash didn't even skip the Wii U. You think it's gonna skip the Switch too?
I mean, it skipped the Nintendo DS.
It wasn't on a handheld prior to the 3DS. What do you mean?
It skipped the GBA.
Didn't skip anything.
It skipped the Game Boy Color. Oh man, I feel like the Switch 2 mic will probably be not that good.
Oh, it literally says if it's a game key card at the bottom of the thing, just like how it says if there's just a download key in it on the regular Switch game. Switch 2 game cases are red.
Are there going to be any games that aren't like that, or are they just all going to be like that?
Game key cards are different to game cards, so yes.
Oh. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, fine. That's better. That's better. I still am not.
Like I said, it's just for people like Capcom who don't like to put their full games on the thing because it costs too much.
It's weird, but whatever, I guess.
Like, I bought the Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 collection, and only 4 was on the card. 10 and 10-2, only 10 was on the card.
If the Switch 2 mic is 360 quality, at least be funny. I don't think the 360 mic had noise canceling, though, so I mean... as someone who played with a 360 mic for a really long time, honestly, an absurdly long amount of time.
Kratos, you're gonna need a bigger SD card, because this is when games are gonna start getting bigger.
What do you mean?
Games were already between, like, what? 4 to... Like, I think Resident Evil 5 and 6 on the Switch were 26 gigs. Can you imagine how big 4K games are gonna be?
Since when does resolution equate to file size?
Always?
Okay, I've played a lot of games, and I mean, 100% Orange Juice is in 4K, and that game's only a gig.
Yeah, and that game looks like a Flash game from 2002. And it's a gig.
You know how much content's in that game, man?
It's resolution and texture quality. And polygon count.
Also, Dragon Quest XI is in 4K, and it's 30 gigs.
That's huge.
It's comparable to Resident Evil 5 and 6, which weren't in 4K.
And they came out on the PS3.
Yeah. Think how big that was back in the PS3 days.
I think it was only like 7 gigs on the PS3.
Let's see.
Dragon Quest XI is 14 gigs on Switch.
SMT5 Vengeance is 30 gigs. That goes in 4K.
I'm saying Dragon Quest XI is 14 gigs on Switch. It's less than half the size.
Tales of Grace's F remastered 4K at 10 gigs.
Again, that's a PS3 game. And it's not even a good-looking PS3 game at that.
Yeah. Dokapon Kingdom Connect goes up. Actually, I don't know if that goes up to 4K. You know what? Never mind. Scratch that one. It's 630 megabytes, though. For anyone who was curious. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. How to attach or remove the tires on the cart. Oh, wait. Okay. That's completely unrelated to the Switch 2. Got it. Whatever.
Resident Evil 6,
I was just looking at,
Resident Evil 6 on PS3 is
top
9.5 gigs.
I was looking at top articles thinking it was about Switch 2 stuff, but it was just like random miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, okay. Now this thing's just not even loading. That's cool.
Yeah, we've gone for an extra hour.
Well, we gotta dissect everything, you know. Yeah, that's what we did with Legends Z through A.
You had to think about what it was.
Oh man,
this is what I wanted to see: game share. Share games locally. You can't share.
Where'd you find that?
Hold on.
Link it to me.
You can't share games on Switch 2, obviously, but you can share games to Switch 2 or Switch 1. I meant Switch 1.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. The Switch 1 can receive games though.
Switch 2 system share compatible games with that way everyone can play the game. Okay, but tell me about it. Only Switch 2 systems can receive and share online.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we can still play Clubhouse games.
I mean, that's cool anyway.
So could we play Animal Crossing? It depends on if it's compatible or not, I guess. Because you can play Animal Crossing.
Why would that be compatible?
You can play Animal Crossing local multiplayer.
You can?
Yeah.
But why would you?
You have two people living on the island, and you can have you can use an app on your phone to like call in another player.
Oh. Huh.
The app only shows up on your phone if you have someone else living on the island.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that one would work. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Probably that would not work, but I mean, I don't know.
Additional games, systems, and/or accessories may be required for multiplayer mode. Internet NSO are required for online features, including game chat. Users who receive software via game share can only play the software during the game chat sessions in which it was shared. User will not be able to continue playing after the chat ends. A stable internet connection is required, obviously.
Yep.
Featured
well, at least it didn't
games
bump up the price
compatible
of
with game
NSO.
share. Mario Party Jamboree isn't available for online.
Wait, they never announced whether the GameCube's going to be on the expansion or the regular one.
They did. It was on expansion.
Really? I don't remember them saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamboree.
I mean, it would make sense, but
Jamboree
still.
can't be shared online. It can only be shared locally. Big Brain Academy is both. Bowser's Fury 3D World is both. Clubhouse Games is both. Captain Toad is both. Mario Odyssey is both.
Oh, wait, it does say that. So wait, the launch titles for GameCube are going to be Wind Waker, F-Zero, and Soul Calibur. So so XD is not going to be out right away then.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh well. Okay. Well.
I think it's hilarious that Jamboree is the game that they used to demo this feature, but then you can't do it online.
Wait. How the frick does GameXplain know that NSO members will get upgrade packs for free? Why would we get upgrade packs for free?
I already said that.
You did?
Yeah, it's...
How do you know that? Where'd you see that?
I saw it on the website about the frickin' expansion packs. It's just the Zelda games, but yeah.
Huh.
It says it at the bottom.
Members get upgrade packs or just expansion members? I would guess the expansion, probably.
It says,
imagine how awesome Resident would be if E3 were still around.
It says at the bottom right here, included with NSO expansion, get the following access to the following upgrade packs at a no additional cost, and it's Wind Waker Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sure more will be added later, but yeah. I want that GameCube controller.
Okay, but where did they say that it was a free upgrade? I need to find that part.
What do you mean? I just said it.
Yeah, you said it, but where did you see that? Where did Game Explain see that? Where did anyone see that?
At the bottom of the freaking page. At the very bottom of the page, scroll all the way down. I just sent it to you.
Included with Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion membership. Members get access to the following upgrade packs at no additional cost. You must have... Okay, so I don't need to pay for the Tears of Kingdom one. All right, that's good, I guess. But that means the other ones you do got to pay for.
Cool. Like I said before, I'm sure more will be added later.
They just like to limit stuff, so it's like, okay, you know what? You get this, but you got to pay for the other ones. That's why we got freaking like 3 DLCs the entire time this expansion thing has been existing.
At least one of them was Mario Kart, so I didn't have to buy all the tracks, even though I didn't use
What was it?
them.
Mario Kart and
Animal Crossing and Splatoon.
And Animal Crossing. Just those 3.
And it was Splatoon 2.
Yeah. Which I already owned that DLC, so it was like, okay, well, that was wasted on me.
The Nintendo Switch Online Smart Device app will soon be renamed the Nintendo Switch app. Cool.
You don't think the upgrade packs will be worth it? I think it's just another way for Nintendo to take your money without adding that much substantial content. I mean, it depends on what they cost. I think they would be worth it, because let's be honest, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom aren't the most efficient games on the Switch one.
So, it looks like your videos and screenshots will be sent to the cloud.
Neat, I guess.
On Switch 2, you'll be able to access your most recent 100 screenshots and video captures via the app. I guess that's their way of getting around the Twitter thing.
Interesting, I guess.
Along with this update, the Nintendo Switch app will be available to use by anyone with a Nintendo account, regardless of NSO status. So everyone can use the app no one uses.
Right.
Problem is,
stupid if it's true.
freaking Mario Kart 9 is still $80 digitally. They're not going to give you a discount.
It would be nice if they did. I don't know why developers don't freaking make this like a thing. Like, hey, let's encourage you to go digital by making it cheaper. But they don't do it because they're just
they make all the money from a digital sale. So
yeah, and it just doesn't make any freaking sense. You cut out the middleman, and it's like, oh no, we still charge you full price. I don't get it. I will never understand it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maintaining the server is an extra fee. That's why it's the same price.
I think I'm gonna end my stream here.
Yeah, I might end mine soon too. I'm just like, I'm getting tired too. So,
I've been tired.
I got work later today.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might cut a lot of it out.
Well, you know what I'm doing with this? I'm deleting it.
I'll see you next time.
Don't sue me, Nintendo.
I will.